Pepito. Wait for us here, Irma. It's safer. I promise we'll come back fast. It could be dangerous for you. But she stubbornly follows him, even after he took back to the suite. So he reluctantly pushes her while she looks at him uncomprehendingly, her eyes pleading silently. He locks her. Pepito. Through the door. Don't cry. We'll be back fast, I told you. Her hair on the door, Irma keeps hitting the door with her clenched fists. 131. Interior. Corridor. Night. Without thinking about it, the children walk towards the elevator. But Maya tells them not to. Maya. No. This way. 132. Interior. The stairs. Night. And she goes to the stairs, followed by the other kids. 133. Interior. The stairs. Night. When they reach the ground floor, they have to hide behind the door, and wait for the right moment to run unseen to another door leading to a room, where the hotel garbage bags are thrown into big, wheeled garbage bins. Maya. Quick, get in and hide under some bags. Sarah. But these are rubbish bags. Maya. Quick. I tell you, the garbage truck is coming now. The garbage truck arrives, confirming her words. A man gets down from it, pushes the garbage bins and fixes them to the rear of the truck, which automatically empties them. The children find themselves falling with garbage inside the vehicle's stinking belly. 134. Exterior. A back door. Night. The truck drives out, under the suspicious look of the security officers on guard outdoors. 135. Exterior. The city. Night. The truck drives for some time in the city before stopping. Ernesto, the man in charge of emptying the garbage bins, gets out of the truck, walks to the rear of the vehicle, and calls Maya. Ernesto. Maya, you can all come out now. From inside, Maya pushes the garbage bags, under which she was hiding. Maya. Thank you, Ernesto. Then, turning to the children. Hey, you can come out. 136. Exterior. A large avenue. Night. The children walk on the avenue. A few honking cars pass with breakneck speed. 137. Exterior. Outskirts of the city. Night. The children are now outside the city proper and head towards the countryside. 138. Exterior. In the countryside. Entrance of a cave. Maya. Here we are. 139. Interior. In the cave. Night. A slimy, filthy cave, dimly lit with a few torches hung on its walls. Here and there, under the dancing flames, small little beings, from another age altogether, are lying, awake or asleep. Others still are standing up, as if waiting. All have on their faces the sad, resigned mask of starvation and poverty. A child, 3. He is blind and feels his way. Take me with you, I've been told you don't have a blind in your group. Another little creature approaches. A child, 4. No one deserves to join your group more than I do. And he exposes whole parts of his body, all the while uttering a strange, guttural laugh. A pitiable creature from the abyss. His body was covered with crusts. He was but a suppurating walking wound. The children turned their eyes away, unable to bear such a sight. A child, 4. Her. I'm disgusting. Huh? Another child staggers closer. A child, 5. They call me skeleton. Look. He lifts his rags, and he is indeed a skeleton, a barely human sight. Nothing more than bone and skin. Pepito. Turning to Maya. How many are there of you? Then, from deep inside the cave where they were hiding in the darkness, dozens of pitiable creatures come out. Sarah. To Pepito. But what about what President Cruz have showed us yesterday? Maya, who seems to have understood the question, intervenes. Maya. In order to give to the world a wrong image of our country being as a paradise for children, the President and her Minister of Defense has found a simple solution. Instead of killing poverty, they're killing the poor. We are the sole survivors of a manhunt organized by this evil government. Death squads are roaming the cities to exterminate homeless children like vermin. The child, 5. So, finally, whom are you going to take with you? Another well-built child speaks. The child, 6. They're going to take me. Get out of my way. A general confusion ensues as everyone tries to have himself taken with the Pizza Life group of children, which soon leads to an unbelievably terrible fight. Maya takes this opportunity to lead the children out of the cave. Maya. Go away, quick. Or else they'll set on you. The Pizza Life children run away in the darkness, with the terrible cries of the fight still echoing in their ears. Maya. Quick. 140. Exterior. The hotel back door. Late in the night. The children arrive to the hotel back door. Just when they are going to go their separate ways, soldiers appear suddenly from everywhere. One of them comes to Maya. The soldier. To the children. We are going to take her home. Maya. Looking back. Do something to help us, please. Maya is almost pushed in an unmarked vehicle. Through the car window, her silent, pleading eyes. Downcast and despondent, the children enter into the hotel. They find Mike, Eva and Irma at the reception. Mike. Pointing to Irma. We heard her cry, and we were worried about your absence. Zentatsu. Turning to Pepito and with his eyes calling his attention to Irma. This is because of her. Mike. We have been told that we overstayed our welcome in this magnificent country because of your reckless nocturnal adventure. Behind Mike, the Minister of Defense nods approvingly, with a deceptive smile. Heads down, they go to their suite. Holding Pepito's hand, Irma looks calm again. 141. Exterior. In an African village. A few days later. In an African village, in the big field at the center, men, women, and children with colorful masks and feathers are chanting and dancing to the sensual, enthralling rhythm of drums. The sorcerer of the village, an elderly man, covered with feathers, improvises a chant. The old sorcerer. Our kind and loving daddy. Have decided that all would be happy. That all would celebrate. Takid takid taka taka tak. And all the magic drums catch the rhythm. Among the dancing villagers, a gorgeous girl in her teens is the shining star of the ceremony. The dancers advance to a sort of wood-sculpted throne on which a black man is sitting, Emperor Casa. Emperor Casa. Rising to his feet while drums continue to beat. As your emperor, I wish happiness for children all over the world, and you are all invited to dinner tonight. On the menu, pizzas as well as African meat. Then he slowly goes to the dancing beautiful adolescent and puts his crown on her head. A huge black man, standing beside the throne, watches the scene with blank eyes. Drums beat with an ever more enthralling rhythm. The choir. Our kind and loving daddy. Have decided that all would be happy. That all would celebrate. Takid takid taka taka tak. Surrounded by children and journalists, Mike smiles, looking satisfied with himself. Mike. Here at least, you cannot say that our partners are corrupted by civilization. A reporter, 9. Mr. Reeves, can you tell us what are your projects in Africa? Mike. Looking inspired. As you know, Africa is the oldest continent on Earth. Most probably, it's on this continent that the first human ancestor have made their very first steps. Had it not been for the European invaders who for centuries have wreaked havoc on this continent, and have upset its original order, we would be witnessing here, today, one of the most brilliant civilizations that man ever created. It's only fair that we recognize our crimes and redeem ourselves by compensating this continent for injustices of the past. Hence Pizza Life's present contribution to saving African children from famine. 142. Exterior. In the village. Night. Children of all ages are enjoying a banquet, lit with torches and wood fires. Hundreds of freshly baked pizzas are taken out of the huge transport trucks with the symbol of Pizza Life. A few invisible drums beat softly in the night. Not wanting to look less generous, the emperor have also ordered large quantities of highly spiced meat to be served to the guests. Emperor Kasa. To his guests. I'm sure none of you have tasted Impala gazelle meat before. Zentatsu. What did he say? Mendi. Whispering. He says this is Impala gazelle meat but it's not. Papito. Obviously irritated. Why on earth would he lie? You'd better shut up and eat. Mendi smiles, mischievously. 143. Exterior. In the village. Night. Later. In the banquet, a haggard woman is repeatedly seen walking from one guest to another. She also goes to the children. The mother. My daughter. Have anyone seen my daughter? She was dancing here this very morning. The children look at her, nodding negatively. Only Mendi smiles strangely while continuing to eat. The party continues late in the night, and the woman, looking more and more desperate, is still asking about her daughter. 144. Exterior. In the village. At dawn. All living creatures are slowly waking up with the first sun rays on the ochre fields.